Welcome to Carl's Golfland. We're in the Launchpad Fitting Center with the new Cobra Darkspeed irons. My name is Nick, one of our equipment specialists.
I'm Ryan, I'm the director of fitting here. We got some exciting product to go over. Cobra with this new Darkspeed iron. Features and benefits, I think, is going to be really something important to talk about here because these things are basically designed off of a metal wood, so robust power.
For Cobra Darkspeed, what's make this one of their fastest, most forgiving irons?
Yeah, so they have this new kind of hollow body construction, so the distribution of weight, by doing that, you're going to increase the MOI of it. It's going to make, you know, the face a lot hotter, a little bit thinner, so just monster yardages is what you're going to get from that. So then they got the AI design, just like the drivers. You're going to basically take face iterations, and by doing so, it's just creating that lively face on those off-center strikes. One of the big features here is their power bridge. So it's a suspended weight in there, and basically what that can do is create more deflection on the face. That's increasing ball speed, more distance.
So I know in the past with Cobra, they've had their one length irons. Is that something that's available in Darkspeed?
Yeah, that's something that's going forward. So they'll have the Darkspeed, kind of your traditional standard length. We'll also have the one length set for that player that just kind of wants to simplify the game. Their position is set up at a 7-iron length every time.
Gotcha. So I got the Cobra Darkspeed here in my hand. I like the way it sets up. Well, let's try and hit a couple here.
Yeah, what do you think of that dark finish? Does that look clean to you?
It looks really good, actually. One of a kind, really.
So I think one of the features we talked about was that power bridge. They also have that power shell. So when you're able to create kind of that lower center of gravity with those two features, launch is going to be key. We're talking a lot about ball speed here, getting more yardage, that's great. We want to be able to hold the green as well. So getting a proper launch and spin, that's going to be key for holding your greens and increasing some yardage based on that design. I think going into kind of that, you know, we'll call it that metal wood design. I think that's what they're trying to tackle that here is, you know, an iron that's very forgiving. It's going to pick up some yardage for that player. From the previous model, you know, from our testing, we've seen guys picking up a good increase in ball speed here with this.
It feels really good off the face. Being that you keep saying it's a hollow body, how is this different from their Aerojet of last year's model?
Well, I think when you can get a hollow body design, you're able to create even a more perimeter weighted golf club, which is going to actually start increasing that sweet spot even more, right? It's a game of misses, so by doing that on a miss hit, if we can get your yardage as close to that center strike, you're going to shoot lower scores by doing that.
Gotcha. There's a lot of distance off this iron. It really just pops off the face and just goes and can really help.
You got some good height there, 91 feet. You know, it's again, I want to see increase in yardage, but getting that stopping power too is key. So I think features and benefits like in an iron, like when we talk drivers, moving weight forward, trying to reduce spin, in an iron, if we can move that further back, increase the launch, faster face, that's what you're looking for. We want that distance, but you know, from a rollout standpoint, you want that with a driver. Well, with an iron, we want it to be able to stop. So, you know, the features of that metal wood design, we're capturing that distance from that face design and hollow body construction, but also with the power bridge low, we're able to get that launch up in the air more.
Gotcha. So, and then one of the things it says they have the unsupported face. What does that do? How does that help out a player using this iron?
Yeah, I think construction-wise, if you can create a face that's, you know, unsupported, that allows faster ball speeds on those missed hits. So you get more of a rebound, say on that toe strike, low on the face. By doing that, more distance on those off-center, it's going to be more relative to what you're trying to play that yardage for.
We want to optimize our launch conditions with spin and launch angle. How does that work with this iron?
Yeah, so there's windows that we want to try to get for a player, for yourself. You know, we're creating a ton of ball speed here. We're getting a lot of yardage. I would say this might not be the best model. We got other Cobra irons that might fit a little better for that window because you're spinning this pretty low. But if we get that player that comes in here that's flipping at it, he's got high launch and spin, you know, we want to create that launch up there, but if we're kind of hitting a knuckleball, we don't want that, right? So looking at some of your numbers here, it's a little low on the spin. We can make some tweaks with the shaft and try to see if we can get it dialed in a little more, or if we need to make an adjustment a little bit with loft, that would get into a better window.
So that is the Cobra Darkspeed iron. It's available to try out and be fit for here at Carl's Golfland. Hope to see you guys soon.